Hi everyone, welcome to the Furiously Curious Kids channel. I am Preeti here and I come again to you with a new set of people whom I call the Chameleons in the English alphabet. A huge thank you to all my subscribers who have been with me and have been supporting me. And to all my new subscribers, I welcome you very warmly to my family. I hope this channel adds value to your life. Now, for all those people who are watching me for the first time, we are doing a series on the alphabet in the English language, focusing upon the letters in the language, and I have categorized them into 4 or 5 groups so that you and your child can remember and retain and relate to the letters easily and find learning to be a fun process. Now we are going to look at 3 new letters which are called the chameleon men in the alphabet. I call them that because they are like chameleons. Have you seen a chameleon? What does a chameleon do? Chameleon is an animal who changes its color to be merging, to be to gel with the environment they are in. So, if they are in a green backdrop, they become green in color. They move on to a brown backdrop, they become brown in color. So, chameleons are animals which changes its color, or an animal which changes its color to suit the environment and to merge with the environment. In the same way, these letters also change their sounds according to the environment. Their sound changes with relation to who is standing next to them. Chameleons. Have a look at the chameleons. Let's have a look at the chameleons in the alphabet. This here is the letter C. It is a consonant and C has the sound K, K, K. When you teach your child the sound of the letter C, an easy way to make sure that your child is saying the sound the right way would be, tell your little one to place his or her finger, palm of her hand near in front of the mouth and to say K. When the child says the sound of C, a gust of wind will hit the palm of the hand. Okay, so that means the child is saying the sound of the letter correctly. How do you say that? The sound of C is K, 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 K. The sound of G is G, G. G for goat, G for girl, G for guitar, G for gate, G for gun, G, G, G. So the sound of G is G, G. And Y. The sound of Y would be, how do you search for the sound of a letter? We know the trick, right? Y for yellow, Y for yo-yo, Y for yacht, Y for yak, Y for y. So the sound of Y is y. Now we know the sound for C is C for car, C for cake, C for come, C for cake. So k, k, k. G is G for gate, G for goat. So G would be G and Y would be yellow. Y. So why would I call them the chameleon men now? They follow the same sound in all the words. You think so? Let's have a look. C. C for car. C for cake. Now, how will you read the word C-I-R-C-L-E? circle. So what is what is C? What sound does C take in the word circle? What sound does C take in the word cycle? C-Y-C-L-E. We know that C has to say the sound k, k, k. But certain places C will make the sound of S. Cycle, circle, circus. Cell, C-E-L-L, cell. Why does C take the sound of S there? That is why I call C the chameleon men. So that means C has got two different sounds. One is the hard sound, k, 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 and the other is the soft sound, and that sound is s, s, s. So now we know C has got two sounds. Same applies to G. G for girl, G for gate, G for goat, G for gun, G, G. But then how would you reason when G-E-M becomes gem? It is not gem, it is gem, J, J. And J is J sound. J is J's sound, not G's sound. And that is why we call G a chameleon, because G changes its sound. The sound of G is supposed to be G. G for girl, G, G, G. But certain places G takes the sound of J. G-E-M, gem, J, J. Okay, so that is why G is also called a chameleon. Now, these two letters change the sounds when they stand next to E, I or Y. When C and G stands just before E, I or Y, they take another sound, a soft sound. Otherwise, they take the hard sound. So the sound of C is K. But C becomes soft when C stands before E, I or Y. And the sound of G is G, girl, guitar, gate, gum, gun, G. But G becomes J when G stands next to E, I and Y. That too not all times, sometimes. So C and G are the chameleons. We will look deeper into this as we move on and as we do words. Okay, now this is enough. Why do we call C and G the chameleons? Because they do not hold on to their sound at all times. They change the sound according to who is standing next to them. And that is why we call them the chameleons in the alphabet. And the third letter in the alphabet I call a chameleon is the letter Y. Now, why do I call Y a chameleon? Because Y takes three sounds in words in the language. Y's actual sound, consonant sound is what? Shall we try and find out? Y for yellow, Y for yes, Y for yak, Y for yo-yo, Y for yacht, Y for y. So, the letter sound of Y is y. We know that. We know how to find out the sounds of each letter. But look at this word. H-A-P-P-Y. So, what is the sound? Happy. Happy. Do you hear the sound of Y in the word happy? Do you hear a y in the word happy? No. Then what sound does Y take in the word happy? Happy. Happy. E. Y says E in the word happy. So that is another sound of Y. Now look at the word sky. S-K-Y. Sky. I. What is the sound of Y in the word sky? I. Another sound of the letter Y. So now we have seen three sounds of the letter Y. First sound is the sound of the letter Y, and that is Y. Then we saw Y taking the sound of the short vowel I. E. Happy, pretty, lady, city, E. So E is another sound of Y. Then we saw Y taking the long vowel sound of I, sky, try, buy. Okay, fry, I. So now we know Y has got three different sounds, and those are Y, E and I. So that is why I call Y a chameleon in the letter world. Okay, so now we know there are three letters in the alphabet that keeps changing their sounds according to the person standing next to it. C and G will change their sound when they stand next to E, I and Y keeps changing according to its position in words. Don't worry about all of this now. All you need to know now is C, G and Y do not have fixed sounds throughout. They keep changing their sounds. As we move forward, as we look at word families and as we begin reading, I am going to show you exactly how easy it is to learn how to read all of these words, to learn what the rules are and how easy and how fun it is to study the language. Stay tuned, be with me. All those of you who have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe, join me, be with me, and together we can learn the usage of the language and we can help our children learn the basic phonics effectively. Bye-bye. Till I see you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. Hope to meet you in another 2 days. God bless you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Share, like and subscribe. Bye.